Hello and welcome to this screencast on photosynthesis. This screencast will help you to summarise the notes that are necessary for this section of the work on energy. Photosynthesis is one of the most exciting and most important processes in all of life on Earth. It's one of those extraordinary processes that is unique in that it can turn light energy, usually from the sun, into chemical energy, which gives this energy to living things to do all the things they need to do to survive. Photosynthesis occurs in all living things that contain a special chemical called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives the green colour to things like plants, to algae, and to bacteria. Photosynthesis is a process that involves a whole range of chemical reactions. But essentially it can be summed up by saying that it's a process that's carried out by green plants or other living things that contain the green pigment chlorophyll and make their food from carbon dioxide gas and water using the energy of sunlight. The food that they produce is a sugar called glucose, and they produce the gas oxygen as a byproduct, which is usually released from their leaves. In the process of photosynthesis, carbon dioxide gas is taken from the air into the leaves through tiny holes in the leaf surface called stomata. Water is taken from the soil up through the roots, up through the veins and into the leaves. It's in the leaves that photosynthesis takes place in specialised cells. In the leaves, specialised cells contain structures called chloroplasts. These structures are very small, they're roughly round, and they contain the green pigment chlorophyll. You can see these here in the photo that I've just circled. When light energy from the sun or from some other source interacts with the chlorophyll in the leaves, the process of photosynthesis can start. The process of photosynthesis produces oxygen gas, which is released as a byproduct or waste product to the air, and then it also produces the sugar, glucose, which can then be used by all cells in the plant and in animals through the food chains in the process of cellular respiration. We can see that in our little friend's euglena that we'll be using in the classroom for photosynthesis experiments, that euglena also have these tiny little structures called chloroplasts, and you can see them here in the photo. Euglena are also capable of carrying out photosynthesis, just like plants, algae and bacteria. Although photosynthesis describes a whole range of chemical reactions that go on to make glucose and oxygen, it can be summarised in one overall chemical equation. The word equation that describes photosynthesis looks like this: carbon dioxide plus water reacts to make glucose plus oxygen using light and chlorophyll. The plant also makes some extra water as part of the process. This word equation can be summarised as a full balanced chemical equation, which would look like this: 6 carbon dioxide plus 12 water molecules react together to make glucose, which is C6H12O6, plus 6 molecules of oxygen, plus another 6 molecules of water, using light and chlorophyll. It is this glucose, C6H12O6, that is used by all cells in the process of cellular respiration to make energy for cells to stay alive. So to sum up, photosynthesis is the process by which green plants and other green living things make their food from carbon dioxide and water using the energy of sunlight. The food that's produced is glucose and oxygen is released from the leaves.